Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the Pynodons playthrough. It's painful. It's painful. The time it took. I have 340 Vrauks in here. And I put a level 2 in here, which I'm going to take. Hold on. Where'd it go? There it is. And I got a level 2, finally, to complete the set. And there we go. So now, we'll be able to get this spun up here. Now, I was kind of looking at this, and, it's all sitting here, and I'm looking at it. So, the next stage here is breeding the level 2s. And we're going to get... and I think I mentioned this in the last episode. We're gonna get a guaranteed 4 cocoons, but it could be 4, 5, 6, or 7, right? That is not enough for a craft for this, because we need 8. Oh wait, we need 4 of 8. Wait a minute. Oh, I do have 4 in here. Oh, you know what? I didn't even see this. Oh, I actually had, when I was running around, I was collecting things, collecting stuff. I actually have had a craft on this. So that means that I had 2 Vrauks already. Level 2 Vrauks in this, and they crafted and they got sent over. As you can see, it was only 4. So it was the minimum on that craft. And now that we have this one, we're going to have a craft on this. Now we're going to start to generate the Vrauks. Let's see. Now we're going to get out of here. What do we get out of this? Oh, the potential to start to multiply. Yeah. So we get our original 1, but we potentially lose that one. Okay, there we go. Now we're getting the spin up. Boy, I'm glad that I didn't realize that. I didn't even look at this one. Here we go. Okay, now, oh, interesting. So now we have the one. We have 1 Vrauk in there. Okay, so we have an extra Vrauk. Okay, good. So, okay, so we're going to get our Vrauk back all the time. It's now the probability, which is higher, 95, to get a second Vrauk, which is very interesting. Why we need a Vrauk. We got an extra cocoon out of that last scrap, so we got 5. And that is slow as all get out. Holy cow. So what I did to try and speed this up. Now my thinking is, I'm trying to take a minimalist approach. I'm not going to make 20 of these things all the way down at the landfill lake. And on top of that, to feed this thing, only to have to, it's a time thing. Do I want to make a lot of them to save time? But then I'm running around and I got all these extra things, when I could just let this thing run and go play a different game. Wow, I'm trying to level up in Valheim right now, and I'm like, okay, I'll let this run. But so in order to speed that up, well, I already have 3 here. And I put a case here. I gotta shut these off. And I put a case here. And so I was just hand feeding this thing, So I'm gonna go shut that off right now. But let's see what we get out of this. All right, here we go. So this inserter thing is probably going to be a problem. We need the cocoons to run this. Yeah. Now, it's, as you can see, it's holding on to that one. But we got an extra. So that means that we got 2 back out. Okay, cool. So I might as well just leave it, Because by the time this finishes, we'll get minimum 4. And then that means we'll have minimum 5 in here. However, if we get the 7, then we'll have the 8. So it's a crapshoot. So it might have to run again. And we might lose that Vrauk. But we could probably shuffle things around to get this thing running again. Because we could take this guy out, put him in here. Run the risk of well, yeah, we'd be able to get that that next craft. Because we have this guy in here. And then we have one in there. Yeah, that would work. Okay. I'm going to go tear those down. Because we don't need them anymore. At least I don't think. I put aluminum plating in. So I get to the train. Oh, so this episode, what we'll do. We need to get the nichrome. Okay, so in this, here's the nichrome. And we don't have that unlocked. So I'm going to collect. All we need is a high pressure furnace. Nitrogen, nickel, and chromium. The nickel's on the train. The chromium is on a train. All I got to do is bring those down. We're going to make enough nichrome to do our little Pynobots here. And so we have everything. Plastic, steam, engine, niobium. Nichrome we'll get. We got the intermetallics, gearbox, battery, all that. Belt, small parts, solder. And the fish oil. We have everything at the hub 2.0. So we'll make some bots. And we'll start working on a hub. What I'd like to do is design the stop. And get that kind of figured out. Let me pull this out of here. And, whoop. There we go. And then, oh, I forgot. I wanted to grab the Vrauks that I have extra. We'll put these in here and get this belt buffered up again. Okay, I'll meet you back over by the Vrauk paddock area. The MK2 ones. All right. I'm over by our nitrogen area. The only place I have nitrogen is here. And here we go. Went ahead and pulled the chromium train over. This thing is hungry. Chromium 8. Nickel plate 10. So I guess it's nichrome. Because nickel is nick sound. Nichrome. Don't know. There we go. I already made one, by the way. I cheated. Alright, so there we go. It's a pretty simple process. Yeah. So I'm glad to see a use for nickel, though. Because I wasn't sure. Well, we got the vitralloy. And now this. And then it's also a use for our chromium. So that's good. I'm glad to see it. Well, for bots, you know, for little bot buddies. Alright, so now we have our first... Well, we have that ingredient. 2. Yeah, so I'm thinking to start off 100 little Pynobots to get the hub up and running. And I have finally... Oh, gosh. What do I have here? 8. Okay, good. We'll let that run. And I got to call my train back over here. Oh, I redistributed the Vrauks that I made back into the system here. Oh, I got the cocoons here. Look at this. I don't know why they're still grabbing. Oh, yeah. So I put the extra Vrauks back in here so they can get rendered later. I made this a double-sided belt. I didn't realize it. Oh, well. I could extend this belt out, put a mini loader to side load to kind of minimize that. But, you know, it runs. You know, it eats flowers and sap. Whoop-de-doo. You know. And moss, I think. Yeah, moss and free water. So, all right, I'm going to call my train over here, and then we'll start getting to working on a hub. And if I can find my train. It's such a mess. Oh, my God, it's such a mess. This is the beginning game, though. It's always like this, and I think that's what drives you, you know, to get cleaner, prettier builds, you know, more efficient, more effective builds. Right now, I'm just trying to get it working, you know. So, I'm going to try to... My attempt, this Hub 3.0, I'm hoping will last us a good long time. Very long time. This, I want to get out of here and make, you know... make everything, you know, within that hub. Get this crap out of here. There are some challenges, though. And some things are not on the train network, so I'll have to think about that. For example, you know, I want to make these air cores. And ceramic, you know, all that down here. So we're making the air cores here. And another thing I'm trying to think about is, do I want to make the resistors locally in the hub? And I'm leaning towards that because then I don't have to, train it around, even though LTN can handle it, very easily. But it's the LTN network. The combinator is going to start getting taxed out, because we only have 14 items that we can hold on that thing. Total of 28 per, 14, 14, 14. I don't think we could do 2 combinators per stop. I don't think I could fake it out either. I don't know. Well, maybe I could add a combinator and wire it with a red wire to kind of add the capacity. I'll try it out. But, yeah, we need, for this, we need the ceramic, which means, this. It's not difficult to do ceramic, I could do a water, a steam, and a clay build, make the ceramic on site. So I don't have to bring anything in for this except coke. And we're going to bring coke in for this. And then capacitors are ceramic, and the tin, which, we'll have that botted up, This is another issue. I'd have to train this out of here. Either that, or I'll have to look at the tech tree and see if we got anything that we unlocked that's different. I don't think we do. But what's to say that we can outpost this, and we're gonna have to. We need it for our science packs. Now, it was funny because I'm listening to a prior episode that I had, and I didn't realize that, oh, no, we need this for a science pack, but it's so buried. It is in the logistic science pack. It's just so buried in. We need it for this right here. This guy. And, it's like so many layers deep that I didn't realize it. I'm like, oh. Because usually a science is like a couple things, right? An inserter is, if you look at vanilla, it's an inserter and a belt, right? Well, the insert is a green circuit. And, iron and, basically iron and copper, basically. But the green circuit is in there. That's iron and copper. Then we got iron for the gear and the plate, I think it is. You got the belt. So it's an iron and copper input, but it is a green circuit. This is not a green circuit, though, from vanilla. This is formaldehyde and moondrops and all this stuff, all the creosote, an oil build, but yeah, so this is definitely, the green circuit is definitely an outpostable item, and we're going to need it for the next circuit board. Oh boy. I'm going to go to the bio lab here. Speaking of which, we'll take a look here. I've been watching it. They're both running and we have a surplus. 3 Vrauks. I want to put one in to speed this up. So we got the cocoons going. I might have to, I'm thinking I might have to limit that chest so I don't have too many level 2 Vrauks. The other thing is the cocoon. I think it's, yeah, the Vrauk cocoon. Now, I could, I'm considering this, but we need to upgrade the speed increase for the Vrauk, for having the Vrauk MK2s is probably fine for me for now, right? However, if we use the level 2 Vrauks, and this is the paddock one here, so I have to look at this one. Oh, but look, see, we're going to have a Vrauk breeding program on top of this for the cocoon, because the cocoons could disappear on us. As you could, or the Vrauks, see, we need 2, but we may lose 1, right? And then the cocoon is generating, here is another example. We have 1 Vrauk. Oh, okay, this might work because we're getting our Vrauk back, and we potentially produce 2 to offset the loss in this one. So I don't know if I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it in there, but we'll have to look and see if this is retrofittable based on the footprint that I have here. Let's see what this one is. Oh, wow, level 3. Oh, dear. Good alien sample. to get the level 3 Vrauks. Oh, dear. We need bedding now. And we need the MK2. So, you know what that tells me? What we have here is perfect. So we can add to this. We put the good alien sample in here. Ooh, we need quality too. So, well, yeah, we'll have to see. Let's go over here real quick. I know I want to work on stuff, but man, this is so much fun. I'm really digging this. Oh, what happened? Yeah, these cocoons are giving me an issue here. So, yeah, let's cap that to, like, 2. And then we're going to take our spare Vrauks, and we're going to put them in there. And that'll speed that up very quick. Now we're at... oh, another thing, too, is these are not at full speed. It's at half craft speed. And we're going to get to craft speed 1, which is great, you know. So we'll be able to crank these out now. So once these are seeded with the Vrauk 2s, then we're golden. Cool. All right. I'm going to head up to... Let's see here. I don't know where I'm going to build this thing. I might have to straighten this out here. I don't know what I was doing here. Don't ask me. So I'm going to put a 4-way here and then go down. Put a 4-way here. I was trying to avoid these resources, you know, so I went around them, you know. So I'm going to put a 4-way here. I'm going to build over these 2 patches here. And, well, yeah, it'll be on the uranium. But, you know, we can move rail. If I need this, I can move the rail. It's not a big deal. I don't mind putting rail on patches, but when you're building on patches with the rail, it's a little different. I'm going to fix this up, and we'll get started on Hub 1.0. Okay. All right. We're back over here. Well, I think we left over here. I left it over here. I've been running around. I got some things. Yeah, lots of things. I had some research from the Quality of Life research mod, and you can see sometimes you do need it. I got rubber and belt. Oh, I need another, I need some more belt. I need 50 more belt. Where the heck? Oh, it's under here. I need 50 more. It creates 1 rubber. Let's see here. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. There we go. Okay. I forgot to make that. We need rubber for the bots. That's next. Check it out. Ho, 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 ho. We got some Vrauks. Level 2s. So, let's get away from that nasty, loud noise. This isn't... I have... Oh, these are both upgraded, too. You can see the... Well, let's go up here. Oh, yeah, and... See, I got the level 2s in there. Now, this is no longer needed unless you want to, you know, create potentially more Vrauks. And potentially more of the... Well, it's more of a waste at this point, running these 2. Because you're feeding food into it to potentially get nothing for many, 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 many trials, you know. Well, I'm going to rip this up here. And then I'm going to put these 2 over here, closer. The only problem is, you know, 20/20 hindsight, I maybe should have put these over here and these over here. But I can reroute some belts around. The food is fine to stay here. Yeah, that's fine. This thing's working pretty good. It's not... You don't need a huge amount of food to do this spin up. Now, the thing about the alien stuff is, you know, if I want to run this level 2 Vrauk stuff, we have to spin up the food, and then we have to bring it to the Vrauks, and then we run level 2 Vrauks and the cocoons, the breeding process. And the only thing you're adding is the food, I think, as we looked at. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, we got another Vrauk, but we'll leave that there. So, let's go... Oh, I should have went over my aluminum path over here. My aluminium path. Woo! That's crazy, man. I did a little work around here, you know, so that we can cruise a lot, you know, because it puts you out on the other side of the train, and it's kind of annoying. So I could walk around the train, you know. All right, we'll go back to the hub, and we'll put our Vrauks in, and then I'll talk about how we're going to handle that later. All right. Should we swap out a level 2 Vrauk for that? I don't know. I like our original Vrauk. He's our friend. He's our first, you know, one of our first breeds. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll swap the breeding out first. And the reason I want to breed the cocoons faster now, you know. Oh, and then let's see what the speed increases. That's 1.32. 1.332. 300%. Okay, and we can go up to the map view and look at the... I'll upgrade this off screen. So that's 200%. That's 300. Okay, so we went up, you know. Now we basically have 1.5 more breeders. So our footprint, you know, is shaved down. Or we get more production out of the current footprint. Now what I want to do... Let's see if I can... Oh, we could swap them. Cool. I think that's fine. I think, yeah, these run first. No, these pop out first. Yeah, these two here. They start pulling from here. Let's go ahead and upgrade those. I got 30 more. Upgrade those. 20 more. And then this one here, I guess we could do. They're all going to get upgraded anyway, so I'm not really worried about it. And... boom. Okay, how many do I have? Any? Oh, that was the exact amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and then we had 2, 2, 2. Yeah, it looks like we had the exact amount. Cool. And then I'm gonna put the excess back in here, and that one. All right, you now have your module days are over. Time to go to the slaughter mill. Oh, poor things. All right, so I'll let that spin up, and you know I'll visit it every so often and upgrade this. So the plan is once these are upgraded here, I also have to upgrade the moss here. So I'm gonna run that. We're not gonna do anything until I get everything upgraded in here, and then we'll have to see if this is going to be able to support the speed. So I'll have to reassess this here. Probably what I'll do is I'll go into Hellmod. I still have this in there. I'll put all the new modules in, and we'll see how it changes things, and we'll plan accordingly. We'll build accordingly. But yeah, these are almost all upgraded anyway. So that's good. Yeah, I was running that thing like crazy. Still got some here. So after that is done, and we get the, you know, obviously we have to do these two. Then we could, what I'm thinking is... I'm going to have to move this back and then add another slaughterhouse to this. Because we're going to maybe be able to do 2 slaughterhouses. And definitely this one will run more consistently. So we'll have to see what Hellmod does to it, you know, and see that. Then all this is going to get expanded. And oh boy, it's going to be interesting. This I'm going to have to move... I'll have to put another one of these labs in, research centers. And maybe another one of these, too. So everything is going to get pretty much almost doubled. Not necessarily, though. Because, oh, one of the things I was going to point out, this is 0.727. Okay, 1,500% versus 1,000 at 0.5. So we're not... I think the level 1 Vrauks or level 3 Vrauks will get us up to maybe 2,000, you know? We'll have to see. I don't know what they are, and I like to be surprised when I see it, you know, oh, cool. But it would probably be 2,000% and then 2,500% for the level 4 Vrauks if I ever get there before I die. So we'll see about that. But for now, when we upgrade this, that is the bottleneck. This thing right here is the bottleneck to adding more science right now. Because we need the, you know, the formic acid for that. Okay. All right, so I'll meet you over at the Hub 3.0 site. Let's get busy. All right, a little detour. I forgot. I need to make the bots. Let's go set this baby up. Oh, flip. The fishy oil goes in. Okay, so I've been collecting all this material here. Oh, I didn't realize I had... Yeah, all this stuff. Oh, boy. Let me find... Inserter now. We got to make our first Pynobot here. There we go. Put a fast inserter. This is going to take a minute to do. All that. All that. I tore a machine out that I had for the mechanical parts that at the hub 1.0 there. Okay. I had transmissions. I was like, oh, cool. I got extra stuff here. All that. Rubber. Solder. Circuit boards. Batteries. What the hell is this? Oh, small parts. Luckily, I have them here. Small parts. Oh, where? Oh, yeah. Oh, that. And then we need the nichrome. And I can't find it. Here it is. There it is. Pynobots! Pynobots. We have Pynobots. I'm gonna get 100 of these, but I probably need more because they are slow. Look at this guy. It's the same as when I played a long time ago. Okay, so we'll get a Pinoport. Pinoport. Now watch how slow this thing is. Oh, it's not too bad. Woo! Suck it on in. There's another one. Let's go a little further away. Not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. Zoop! Here's another one coming. Alright, so I'm going to get... oh. Man, it takes a while to charge. What is going on? We got plenty of power, yo. Well, I'll probably have to spam these all over. Alright, let's get away from that. So here is the new hub here. And I'm not sure if I want to do a two-way. An intersection. I probably will. Yeah. So we're going to do, instead of this stuff here, we're just going to do a T. And then we'll do the one in, one out. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. This will go, we'll have unloading stations here, you know, all that. I want to be able to, you know, expand it down because we're going to have so much stuff, man. I mean, think about it. Look at this. You know, what do we run out of? Oh, transmissions or gearboxes. Woo! We're going to have, you know, we have to bring plastic in. We'll make the steam engines locally. We have to bring in niobium, and not just for bots. I mean, there's other things that are going to need crazy amounts of stuff. Batteries, screen circuits, you know. Eventually, we're going to have to expand into the, you know, the other circuit board, you know, if we ever get there, which I'm pretty confident we'll do. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of little bitty materials that are going to come in here, you know. So, it's going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy. Another one. 2 more. Woo! Yeah, they're not too bad. This is going to be good for a hub. And, yeah, I mean, those little creatures, I still have to update the mod. And I'm not going to do that until I'm through military. Okay? Because, call me a cheater. Call me a damn cheater. I don't care. But the mod updated. And now, you know what? I might do it. I don't know. Okay, so military science. Where are you? There is some military stuff that we have to do. And the military science pack changed. It's requiring gunpowder, and I think gunpowder changed. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look at the, you know, the stuff. But we're going to need sulfur, coke, and saline water. Now, sulfur is a chain in itself because we have to get acid gas. Once we get through this, through the science part here, I think it's only fair because I already set this up based on what I have. Then once we get through the research, except not military, but through the research with the logistics, then I'll update the mod, and then it'll get us some good stuff though. You know, there's some cool stuff I saw in there that are going to help. That's going to help. All that to say, the AUGs, we're going to have circuit network with AUGs, and I want to see how that is and check that out. Okay. All right, so I'm going to work on these bots, and then we'll get on to the Hub 3.0. We'll try and get some initial stuff done. All right, see you in a second. Oh, righty. Whoa. All right, so this is Hub 3.0, and I'm very excited because I have a feeling that this is going to suffice for a long time. And I'm going to be able to bank on this thing being the launch of the massive Pynodons base that we are about to get busy on in the next couple episodes or more. We have a lot of technology that we have to implement. Still we got a lot of animals, a few more animals to key up. And you know, one of the things I was thinking about, it was that a lot of the research that we did was all kinds of chemical stuff. So we're still in the, you know, getting stuff out of the ground and processing that stuff. And, you know, a lot of the other things that are, you know, that we're still in the animals, you know, like taking resources out of the ground and animals and using animal byproducts and animal stuff. You know, and if you look at this, we're still, like, you're stealing a lot of animal stuff still, you know, and then, now we're getting into a little more different things, you know. Still got some animal stuff here. You know, you notice this? And then we start, now we're getting into more hardcore, you know, like, oh yeah, we're getting into metals, you know, casting, you know. Look at all this tech. Oh my God. Don't even look at that. Okay, don't look at that. Don't look at this. Don't make me cry. Yeah, look at this. So, you know, there's some animals here, you know. It's dotted throughout still, but we're going to get into the heavy, hardcore, hard-hitting tech much later. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to it. I like having just tons of stuff to deal with, you know. It's awesome. All right, so I did some initial setups here. This is how I did my Angels hub. Angels is, you know, pretty crazy. And what I like about the Angels Industry Overhaul mod is it used little blocks. And the blocks, you had tier 1 block, 2 block, 3 block, and so on up to tier 5. The tier 5s and 4s weren't really used in production. They were used more for your higher tier machines. So it kind of got boring. It's like, well, okay, I launched a rocket. What do I need this other crap for? But, you know, it was, if you're committed, you would want to get that higher tier stuff. And the hub was ridiculous. And I used TSM for the whole thing. Yeah, so we're going to have a TSM and LTN drop off. I'm not mixing them. And if I need more, I'm going to do a little experimentation with the combinator here by putting down a combinator and trying to use this to extend the amount of materials I'm bringing in. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll try it. And I might keep this hub 2.0 up and running. I'll scale it down maybe a little bit, and I'll do some test. This will be my little test bed, LTN test bed. I haven't had much of a chance to, you know, spend time in that because, you know, we need our little Vrauks and we need to, you know, get research going and all that. So, speaking of which, I haven't looked at this in a while here. Let's see what we got. 30. Okay, cool. I went ahead and put more Vrauk level 2s in. I'm down to here now. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah, 5. 5 left. Well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5. Yeah, about 4.5. And then I'm going to go up here and finish this off as well. Got no reason not to. Oh, I forgot about this crap. Oh, boy. I forgot to train this crap out of here. I'm glad I saw that. Oh. All right, that'll be a thing. Yeah, another project. Yeah, more. I think I'm going to do... I want to get those augs set up and power. So I think I'm going to save that meat for our augs. Because I'd like to get those little, you know, things going on. That'd be fun as hell. Okay, we're going to do an initial setup here. And so this is going to be our unload. And what's great about this is we have the filters now. So I decided to do the largest one here. And I'll show you why. Okay, I got power here, which is great. And we'll use these because it's 3 and 3. And then we'll pull this power right on over. You know, be nice if we didn't have to do that, but, you know, it is what it is. All right. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this... Oh, substations. Don't get me started. Okay. The reason for this is we have 23 potential materials we can pull in. And we have the ability to filter out all 23. And so we've got 9 on each side. I counted them. You know, it's 1, that's 7, 8, and 9. There's a 9 right there on the corner. So I can put the trick. You know, I screwed up. Let's do... Oh, what I'll do... That's covering, what, 3 there? You have to go on a corner. But these things are so huge that we have to go here. Oh, no, you know what? I got an idea. I can go... Well, we got to cover that, so... we can go out to about here. Whoops. Here. Because we're going to do the little bots, you know. Oh, see how I missed that with those 2 there. Okay, there we go. Now that covers the whole thing. Now, whoop. We can do this. And let me tell you, making these things is a pain in the butt. I'm constantly like, oh, I need more rubber. Oh, I need, you know, beryllium. Oh, now I need circuits. Now I need small parts. Now I need this. There's so much that vitrali. There's a lot. And look at this. So I cannot wait to get these set up. You don't know. It is a pain. Now this is another nice thing. We have all this room. So I don't know how far I want to go with this though. Maybe we could go right up here, nice and close, and then that's covered, and we'll get that powered up there. Okay, and now this is another issue in itself here. We got to power these up as well. Ah, crap, I ran out of something. Oh, looks like I'll have to come down here. Let me see, can I make... Yeah, see, I'm running out of chromium. I'm running out of everything. I don't have chromium and the other stuff on the network, but what I'm planning on doing is reworking that whole system there so that it's on a train. But the problem is that the chlorine, we have new tech to make chlorine and stuff, so I might be able to do something there. Let me make these things here. I need 22. Can't wait to not have to handcraft stuff. I did make these though. So yeah, you're better off just putting these things down first. There's 5. 10. And we have 5 more? Oh, that's 15. Wait a minute. How many is this? 23. That's all keyed up. I might have to back these up. Yeah, I had to back them up. Darn it. I keep forgetting I don't have good power poles. Okay, let's rewire this here. I might have to drag this down. There we go. And we can nip that one there. That's fine there. Okay, good. And then we can get that, and then I need that other stuff. And then also we need to power up the combinators, so I forgot about that. But we can go nice and close. We'll do 5. And I'm going to leave a gap so we can power up the combinators. Oops. There we go. So what is this? Oh, that's 6. Okay. 6, 12, 8. Yeah. Okay, got it. That works out pretty good. Okay. And then we'll red wire just 2. Like that. And then we'll copy that. And then we'll get free wire out of this. Boom. Like so. And then that's less rubber and circuits and crap we have to deal with. And then we'll just wire up. Now, these are inputs here. So we have to wire it up to the input there. Got to be careful. Or outputs, I mean. Output. Okay. And then that goes there. And then we have our outputs. We'll wire up together. Or those are inputs. These are out. Yeah, sorry, I'm dyslexic. A little bit. Not a lot. Okay, and then... Oh, you know what? I can wire it up to this. The RoboPort... Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh my gosh. We'll do that, I think. We should be able to... Yeah, I think... Well, no, we can wire it up to the case. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, I missed a power pole. How did I do that? Oh, I moved it? There we go. That's fine. That should be able to... Yeah, we'll just... Yeah, I'll mess with the power poles later. Okay. I might have to move these because the power pole, I want it to be lined up and stuff. So I can copy and paste this thing around, or I can just go with it and be done with it. Okay, and then I need more power poles. All right, let's get our little bots in there. Boink. Cool. And so, yeah, you can hook the RoboPort up to the case, and then the... Well, yeah, I mean... I'm trying to remember, because, yeah, you hook the RoboPort up to the case. I think... I can't remember now. Case... Yeah, because these will be sensed by the by the network here, so you don't need to wire all these chests. But for some reason, I think I can do this here as a test. Yeah, we don't have anything in the network right now. Okay, so first thing that I'd like to... Well, what am we going to bring in here first? I think wood would be a good thing. We're going to need... I might use some level 2 machines because they are fast. And we just, you know, pop some wood in there and we're good to go. So let's set this up for wood. Because there's no reason to do, you know, a huge machine for footprint-wise, too. And wood is free, and, you know, if anything, you know, we can't say no to the wood. All right. Now, this here, we could just chuck it on in, right? We're done. And now, I think that what I'm going to do is wire these up to here as well. Okay. That way, whatever's in here and not in here yet will get counted. So, I'm going to remove the... Well, I want to leave the RoboPort. Yeah, let's remove the RoboPort real quick, because I don't want to... I have to remember how that goes. Yeah, don't mind me, it's been a while. I played Angels a while ago. Okay. But I've been playing Factorio for a long time. Okay, so now let's get the wood in here. We're going to start off with our A signal and go all the way down the alphabet. And wood. Oh, wrong one. I don't know what the hell that was. What is that thing? Matter. Oh my gosh. Don't be scaring me now. Let's go with like 300 wood, you know. Okay, so if wood is less than 300, we have the A signal, and we have the wood and the wood. Okay. And then we got some wood coming here. There it is! Wood! Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's... Yeah, the Robo Network is sensing that. And it is sensing this case right here. Now, we could simply just hook this RoboPort right up to this wire here. Because this will sense everything. But since the case is here, we might as well just go with it. Now, you'll notice that we have 1500 in there. Let's mouse over this. So notice how the Robo Network's only sensing. Maybe this is, yeah. You know what? Now I think about it, this isn't on the network unless and we can't wire this to here. This is sensing what's in these. You need some form of logistic warehouse. So yeah, we have to wire this to the all this here. And this case here have to be wired up to the TSM combinators, as well as LTN. Now, one thing I forgot. We need these. And we're going to set the logistic filter. Now, what this does is it allows us to do our garbage collecting. So if I have something in my inventory and I have too much of it, like the steel, I'm like, I got too much steel on me. I can right-click this steer. Watch this. They just grab it and put it wherever, right? Now, if you have to set this filter, or else they'll put them in any case. So you have to be careful with that. Now, there are these buffer chests as well. I found them to be kind of a pain in the ass. Because they request and provide at the same time. And I don't really care for them. I know what they're trying to do here, but they kind of annoy me. I want to be able to filter what's in the case, and I don't care what's in here. Now, this is just for the outputs, right? The bots can come here and grab this stuff at will. They prioritize, another thing is they prioritize storage over a green chest, I think. So if I were to set this up as a provider and, you know, a requester, and it's also a provider, the bots won't bring it here because the request has already been, you know, like let's say there's 100 wood in there and that's what I want. The bots won't bring it here. They want to bring it to a storage container because this is a free reign. If you don't have a filter on there, it'll just chuck them in there. Well, I want to have my stuff organized, you know. I don't want crap all over the place, you know. I want some wood for the car. So there we go. And then we're going to do the same thing here for our logistic network. And we'll go ahead and we'll copy this down here for now. And we'll go, or our LTN. And there we go. Kaboom. Kaboom. And of course, this is not going to be wood here. Let's see, can I make a filter? I cannot. All right, I'll have to leave that in there. All right, I'll change that later. I'm going to start, I don't think I want to do this on episode because it's just kind of silly. What I'm going to do, we've got some level 2 stuff here. Oh, here we go. This level 2. For example here, I'll just be doing this off screen and while I'm, you know, farting around, listening to other YouTubers play their games. I'll set this up for, you know, belt, and we'll have, the next episode, you're going to see a full-blown 3.0 hub. Okay, I'd love to do it on screen, but I don't know. It's about time and me thinking about stuff, and I don't think it's going to make for a good episode. It's better just to show you, you know, here's what I did. But now, here, we'll do one of these. And we'll do 3 of them. So now, basically, because we have slow inserters, we might have to do more. But, you know, we have this, you know, inserter there, and we request, you know, wood. Let's say we're going to request, you know, 5. And look at that. Magic. It's magic. Now they're bringing 6 for some reason. I don't know why. Why'd you bring 6? You knuckleheads. Okay. 50 bots. Oh, in here. Oh, wow. Read logistic network contents. That's how you get that red wire on there. And all that good stuff. Okay. We're in a new era. Okay. Now, when it comes to fluids. Ooh. I forgot about the fluids. The fish oil. So, there's one way I could do it. One is just put a stop down here and bring in the fluid. The fish oil. And then I'll pipe it. The other way is barreling. So, I could move this down and, you know, or whatever. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. I'm glad I thought about it now. So I could make this an TSM stop here and just bring in the fish oil and go out this way because this combinator is so easy to work with, you know. It's just one combinator, boom. So I could put the TSM combinator here. I could put a tank. I could do barreling of fish oil, and then instead of having a pipe, I can barrel it and unbarrel it on site. And we're going to need fish oil for bots, because I do want to make some bots for, you know, I might want to make more. And I don't have to go through all this mess of, you know, finding all the materials and all that. So, anyway, we're in a new era. So, next episode, I hope to have all the Vrauks updated and a Hub 3.0. I have to run landfill to get rid of this mess over here. I looked over and I go, I got a lake nearby. Luckily, I minimized the lakes. And some other stuff that I was thinking about doing. Once I get this hub up and running, I've been kind of neglecting. There's a lot to do. I mean, you know, there's so much. I've been neglecting like things like this that we can do. We can do HOTS. We can do hydropower. We've got these hots and vaughts. And, you know, again, the augs. We have the little augs. Aerial discharging. No, we need, yeah, the aug power. You know, under here, wherever that is. I think it's here. Yeah. Dig site. No. Here it is, right here. So we have the Python and we have the aug power generators. I'd like to spend a little time, you know, messing around with that stuff. That'd be kind of fun. So we'll save that for when I'm done, and we'll celebrate with, you know, beefing up our power. Right now, we're going to have to beef up our power because we're going to have, you know, more machines coming. We're going to have more builds coming. We're going to have that huge iron, copper, tin, all that. We're going to do all that, you know. And so, yeah, we're in a new era. I'm excited. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.